So day 2 in Unrivaled for Satou Sabally did not go great. That's all I'm going to say is it did not go great. After a horrific Game 1 performance, I think she would have hoped that, Game 2 would have been a bit of a better performance for her, but it just was not. Like, the Vinyl beat the Phantom, and the Phantom looked a little bit better. They did. Like, they looked a little bit better. But on a minute-by-minute basis, the best player on the Phantom was Katie Lou Samuelson. She played 5 minutes and scored 11 points. She was 5 points off Sabrina Ionescu in 12 less minutes. Katie Lou, and in fairness, she shot the ball 9 times in 5 minutes. But Katie Lou, obviously the guy, did I say the guy? Geez, sorry, making too many WNBA videos. Obviously, she played hard. I'm gonna make a video on that, probably tomorrow. To be honest, I'll probably do Katie Lou, Aaliyah Boston, and break down how Kate Martin and stuff are doing in these games today. But Satou, oh dear lord, Satou Sabally, 2 of 4 from 3. In fairness, she hit one kind of late on in the game. She played 14 minutes. They were horrific. 14. And I'm watching, De'Arica cooked her. And look, I get it. De'Arica cooked Katie Lou Samuelson too. But why do I have to compare? Just like in Game 1, why am I having to compare who has been better, Satou or Katie Lou Samuelson? Because that is the actual question right now. Like, is she out here tanking her trade value? Like, she's getting completely cooked. She's not creating anything on the offensive end. Like, she's trying to burn De'Arica Hamby, who in fairness is quick enough, taking the ball out of her hands. Like, she's looking sluggish enough on the offensive end. She's looking uncomfortable. She's looking terrible on defense. Like, absolutely terrible. Terrible on defense. And then on the offensive end, she's trying to do so much. Like, Hamby, again, absolutely just locking her down, blocking her inside. She'll take it out for 3. She just does not look nearly, she doesn't look nearly the way that she used to be. And I'm sorry, she didn't look like that this year. She didn't look like that in the Olympics. I watched the Dallas Wings play. The Dallas Wings barely got better after she came back. Like, the Dallas Wings, obviously, they were terrible. They went from being pretty decent to start the year to absolutely terrible. Like, the injuries to Maddie Siegrist and Natasha Howard had more of an impact to the Dallas Wings than the injury to Satou. Like, they were 4-2 to start the year, and obviously Natasha Howard got injured and some other stuff happened. Like, Siegrist ended up getting injured a little bit into the year, and they became the worst team in the W. But at this stage, it's like, is Satou completely tanking her value? Because, yeah, she shot a little bit better today. Shot 5 and 9 from the field. But, like, it's going to be very difficult for the Dallas Wings to get what they want from Satou, because I think they'll still get a decent haul for her, but it's not looking good at all. Like, the way she's been playing, like, she has genuinely looked like one of the worst players in the league. And I understand, like, Sabrina Ionescu hasn't been anything brilliant, but Sabrina Ionescu's been fine. Sabrina Ionescu's been absolutely fine. It would be cool if all these players had player profiles, but, like, again, that's something that might come. Like, you know what? That might come free tomorrow. Like, they just added minutes per game during the game. Like, they're obviously working on the job for this type of stuff, but, learning on the job. But, yeah, like, Sabrina's been okay. I actually think Brittany Griner has been very solid. But, like, the best lineup for the Phantom does not contain Satou Sabally. Taj Cloud, Sabrina Ionescu, and Griner is their best lineup. Apparently, Marina Mabry played today. Natisha Heidemann, okay, I guess. Didn't look bad. Didn't look great. Like, a couple of times she, like, passed up what I thought were, like, easy shots for somebody who takes as many shots as she does. Was a bit of a struggle. But the big thing is that the reason why they're so bad, the Phantom, is if you're looking at other teams, like Vinyl, their players, they got Enrique, they got De'Arica, they got Ryan Howard. All 3 of them have been showing up. Yeah, Ryan Howard was only okay today, but like Arike did Arike things. And that's the thing, you've got a big three. Whereas this team, you're meant to have these players, but it just does not fit. Like, it really, really doesn't fit at all, these players. So, you've got that, and then, like, she's meant to be, if Satou is meant to be, like, the star, and I thought Satou was going to be really good, at least on the offensive end, because I'm like, you know what, she can kind of play as a big, but, like, she got cooked by Hamby. And look, and again, I get it. Katie Lou Samuelson got cooked by Hamby. Like, it's scary how much Dearica Hamby cooked Katie Lou Samuelson. But, like, this is Katie Lou. Why we are comparing Satou to Katie Lou? Like, that's how bad the defense is. Is like, what is she or is she not worse on defense than Katie Lou Samuelson? Like, it's getting bad. It's getting bad. If you are a fan of the Dallas Wings, you better hope Satou picks it up. Still, I think you're going to get a decent haul for her. But there is no way in hell the New York Liberty are putting Leonie Fiebich in a trade. There's no way in hell they're putting her in that trade. But at the same time, like, look, it is Unrivaled. It's a different type of basketball, and it's like a completely different skill set needed. Like, in this is a form of basketball where Kate Martin is looking like one of the better guards in the entire league. So it's a bit of an interesting one. But yeah, it's been really, I would be very, very concerned if I was Dallas, and I'd be concerned, to be honest, if I was like a Liberty fan, if I was an Ace, or if I was a Liberty fan, if I was a Fever fan, and they give up too many assets. Like, I think Satou, both of those teams, if you're giving up Benijah Laney and 7, if you're Liberty, and you can do that, or if you're just giving up 7 and Johannes, I don't mind that trade. If you're the Fever and it's getting off Nalissa Smith, I don't mind the trade as well. But geez, the way she's been looking in Unrivaled, and this is not just like a once-off. People were like, oh, you know, she'll get it back. They said that during the season. They were like, you know what, she'll figure it out. She'll get it back. She wasn't good when she went back to Dallas, and even though individually stats-wise she was, the team was losing every game. And then she wasn't good in the Olympics. Like, it's been, 6 months of, oh, you know, she's coming back from injury, she'll get it back. She was only out injured for like 4 months. She's been healthy longer than she was out injured. And she still does not look, like, she still looks like she plays with negative motor. Like, I'm watching the Laces game right here, and I'm watching Kate Martin sprint and dive everywhere and work her ass off. I'm watching all these players work, and then, like, you're looking at Satou, who's all the skill in the world, who could be unbelievable, just play with negative motor right now. But anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Obviously, look, if the Fever can get Satou, take Satou. If you can get Satou without giving up any real assets, go get Satou. But if you're going to have to give up major assets to get her, then, yeah, probably not the thing to do.